Hey, it's Ted McGrath. So welcome to this training. I want to talk to you about how to design your topic. Like, what are you going to speak on? What's your topic, and what are you actually going to deliver to your audience? All right. So in regards to speaking, I'm going to make it really simple for you. Pick the industry that you want to be known in, or you want to be the expert in. A lot of times you know something really well, you just haven't taken inventory or stock of how well you know it. So when you start writing it down, you look at it and you go, wow, I really know a lot of stuff. If you were to think right off the top of your head, like, am I truly an expert in this? You might go, well, I have some knowledge. I don't know how I feel about it. Am I totally an expert? You start writing it down. You go, wow, I have lots of life experience. I have some expertise in this. Now, the key is you want to have enough knowledge and be really good at what you're doing to teach people that don't have the knowledge that you have. So there's a lot of people who want to get into your space who have zero knowledge about it. And you probably have quite a bit of knowledge about it. So you pick your space, like business or finance or health or real estate or whatever it is that you're teaching on, right? And you basically write down 7 things that you want to teach, okay? So I call it like a 7-step blueprint. So I'll give you an example. I'm teaching my training, which is called Message to Millions, right? And I'm going to write down the 7 things that I know about getting your message to millions. So number 1, I talk to people about their message and getting clarity on that. That's step number 1. Number 2, I know something about storytelling, so I'm going to teach them about storytelling. Message and story together helps deliver a message. Number 3, I know something about creating programs and products, right? You have a message, you have a story, you use that in your marketing to get your products and programs out. So step number 3 is creating your products and programs. Number 4, if you have a product and program, you want to sell it, so I teach people a sales system. Number 5, if you have a sales system, well, you need to market to people to get people in the door so you can sell to them. So number 5, we teach them a marketing funnel. Number 6, well, you can have a great marketing funnel and have the greatest offers, but if you have no advertising that goes after the people, they never come into your marketing funnel. And then finally, if you want to replace yourself, you build a sales team and you get yourself out of the business so you're not selling and marketing, doing all that stuff, and then you truly have a business and get a message to millions. So that's basically what I teach, right? Those are the 7 things. Now, how did I get there? I basically just wrote down, here's the things that I know, and I put them in sequential order that kind of tells a story and makes sense, all right? So you might go, well, if I get asked to speak somewhere, am I going to talk about those 7 things? No. But how do you name your talk if you don't know the content of what you're an expert in? It's really tough, right? So a lot of times people are sitting there going, the topic of what I'm going to speak on is this, and they haven't taken stock or inventory of what they're really great at. So you write down the 7 things. So let's say I didn't know that my topic was message to millions at all. I'm writing down these things. I'm like message, story, program, sales system, marketing funnel, advertising, building a sales team. Like, okay, I could look at all these things and go, okay, of these 7 steps, which by the way, in doing this, I just helped you design a program. So if you are going to make a pitch when you get invited as a guest speaker on something, you have a program now to sell. But when you go to speak on somebody's podcast or somebody's webinar, you're not going to go into 7 steps. It's too much. So you might look at those 7 steps and you might circle the first 3. So I might circle message, story, product, and program. And then I might look at those 3 things and go message, story, product, and program, and go, great. So if I'm going to put together a topic of what I'm going to speak on, and I want to speak about these 3 things, message, story, product, and program, I'm going to kind of say to myself, all right, well, a good headline always goes, how to do this so you can have or become that. So the good headline with message, story, creating products and programs might be how to find your life story and message so you can create products and programs that you can get paid really well for. There could be a topic. So I just made that up, right? I took the first 3 steps of my blueprint, my 7-step blueprint, circled them, message, story, product, program, how to do this so you can have that, how to find your life story and message so you can create products and programs that help you become well paid in your industry. Boom, now you have a speaking topic, right? So a lot of times people go, what am I speaking on? What am I an expert in? Well, you can't just go, I'm talking on this. And then you get to the talk and you go, you have the topic, and then you don't know what you're going to say. So I reverse engineer it by writing down all the things I would talk on that I'm an expert in. I circle the top 3, and then I go, how to do this so you can have that, boom, your speaking topic's done. Now, check this out. You're on the podcast, you're delivering your talk, you're giving really great content, and now you want to make a pitch without being really like pitchy. So how do you do that? So you say something like this: I really hope you enjoyed your teaching, right? You've already said the topic, you're teaching, boom, 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 boom. I really hope you enjoyed the first 3 steps on my Message to Millions blueprint. For those of you who want to go deeper with me and continue your education, I want to share the final 4 steps with you right now. Although I don't have the time to go into those final 4 steps in depth like I did the first 3, for those of you who want to sign up and join me in my coaching program, you're going to hear the final 4 steps. For those of you who aren't even interested, you must pay attention to the final 4 steps anyway if you really want to succeed in doing this. So either way, whether you want to buy or whether you want to join the program or not, it doesn't matter. You still need to know these 4 steps, so pay close attention. Boom, 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 boom. You give them the final 4. You've given the whole blueprint. At the end, you say, hey, great. For those of you who want to join my coaching program, go here. For those of you who just enjoyed the education, I hope you got a lot of value out of it and you can put this to use. For those of you who are interested in continuing your education, are really serious about this, go here and purchase my program.